The sun is out for the first time in days. The brighter weather makes me feel optimistic. I'm able to push away gloomy thoughts for the first time in weeks. But the goods in our shop are getting dusty. They're just not selling. The cost of getting them here through countless regime and Daesh checkpoints has made them so expensive. We sell less in 2 months under Daesh than we did in 1 week before. And that's not only down to soaring prices. Many people just don't go out on the streets anymore. To make matters worse, Daesh recently ordered all shopkeepers to limit their markup on goods to 25%, and they charge us tax on the top of that. Then there's the cost of cleaning and electricity when we can get it. We're basically making a loss. Traders are giving up. While I worry, the mother of a friend I met through the group comes into the shop. He was with us from the start of the revolution, but he gave up all activism when Daesh took over, got married and settled down. Poor guy. He didn't realize that they'd still come after him. Daesh knew of his previous involvement with the revolution, and they arrested him several times. His mother looks worried and in deep despair. I ask her what's wrong. She tells me that they've arrested her son in a raid on her home. I try to calm her down, saying they're probably only questioning him, like they did plenty of times before. But she takes no comfort and tells me to leave the city before they get me too. Her words have really got to me. I walk around the city with a broken soul, looking at all other broken souls passing by. Each pair of eyes that passes tells a different story, a different struggle. A couple of days pass. Around noon, I'm arranging goods on the shelves of my shop when an old friend comes in to see me. He looks a little shocked and advises me not to take my usual route home that evening. He says there's something he doesn't want me to see, but he doesn't say what. In the end, curiosity gets the better of me. In front of my friend's house, I see a man with his head cut off. He's been crucified too. A sign above his head reads, "A spy, a collaborator that worked against the Islamic State." It's him. I can't believe it. I'm in such a state that I can't go home. I don't want my mother to see me like this. How could they do that? Leave his butchered body in front of his mother's house, in front of his family. I've decided I can't take this anymore. It's getting worse by the day. They're carrying out raids on the houses of anyone who ever had anything to do with the revolution, even if it was many months or years ago. I was one of those guys. I've distanced myself from anyone I used to go to protests with. I didn't want them suspecting me or them. But it's not enough. I've decided to leave.